Hello everybody and welcome to Hunchbargers Corner. My name is Mark Bixler, glad to be with you tonight. It's Ansonia against Mississinawa Valley. This is a rivalry that started back in 1978, a 48-12 win for the Tigers. Since then it's been all Ansonia. Mississinawa has never beaten the Tigers, and the Blackhawks hoping that will change tonight. We'll be back with more pregame in just a moment.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, R.B. Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
And we welcome you back to Mississinawa Valley High School, the site of Ansonia. The Tigers taking on the Blackhawks of Mississinawa Valley. A cross-county conference game. It's the opener of the season in the cross-county conference. Mississinawa Valley coming off a loss to crosstown rival, the Union City, Indiana Indians last week. Ansonia also coming off of a loss. Their nemesis to the north, St. Henry. Tigers, in fact, led that ball game at one point, 7-0, before St. Henry rolled off 35 unanswered points to win 35-7. Mississinawa fell. I believe the score was 38-20 in that ball game. Let's run down the starting lineups. First off for Ansonia. Now, Ansonia's is offense. I'm not exactly sure what Mississinawa's will be, whether it will be defense or offense, but for Ansonia, Kyle Warvel will be number 5, Stuart Beisner wearing number 12, Adam Kaiser number 18, Zach Evers wearing number 35, Matt Leeper number 37, Derek Hodge is number 42, number 51 is Keith Kozak, Zach Stahman wearing number 60, Rob Castle 62, Clark Moody 64, and Ian Russmiller is number 73. That the starting lineup for the Tigers, coached by longtime coach Eugene Haining. The Blackhawks, coached by Tim Tayo. In the starting lineup for the Hawks, number 46, Corey Herod. John Lineball is number 51. 53 is Josh Schmitz. 67 is Elijah Mosier. Matt Longfellow wearing number 72. Tyler Wright is number 76. Kyle Pollock is number 81. Number 80 is Thomas May. Trey Pollock is number 87. Brad Thornburg will be wearing number 88. Josh Brewer will be wearing 89. As we said earlier, the Blackhawks have never beat the Ansonia Tigers in this cross-county conference matchup. The two schools have played every year since 1978, so if my math calculations are right, that's 23 seasons in a row that the Blackhawks have fell to the Ansonia Tigers. We'll be back with the kickoff of tonight's ball game in just a moment.
By high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that M. Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
And we welcome you back to Mississinawa Valley High School. My name is Mark Bixler. We're certainly glad to be with you here tonight from Hunchbargers Corner. It's the Mississinawa Valley Blackhawks hosting the Ansonia Tigers. Now I've mentioned that the game between Mississinawa and Ansonia, the Blackhawks have never been able to beat the Tigers. However, Mississinawa is the home of something that Ansonia cannot boast of, and that is Mr. Football. Curtis Enos graduated from Mississinawa Valley High School and, of course, went on to Penn State. The Tigers take the opening kickoff, return it out to about the 38-yard line. They'll set up 1st and 10 and their own 38-yard line, and they'll be quarterbacked by Adam Kaiser, a senior, a 5'10" senior. As we said, Ansonia coming off a 35-7 loss at St. Henry. The Blackhawks losing to Union City, Indiana last week as well. Kaiser hands the ball off to Kyle Warble. Warble stacked up at the line of scrimmage. In fact, maybe even lost a yard. It'll be 2nd down and we'll call it 10. No gain on the play.
Carry made by number 5, Kyle Warble.
We are just underway. 11:32 remains here in this first quarter of play. My name is Mark Bixler. Tonight's game being produced by M. Bixler Video Productions, and we're certainly glad you're watching here on Greenville Time Warner. And an interception. It is. No, check that. An incomplete pass. Could not hang on to it. Thomas May nearly came up with that pick, but could not quite maintain possession. It'll be a 3rd down and 10 now for the Tigers. We are scoreless, just underway here in the opening quarter of play. Kaiser takes a snap. A screen pass to number 12, Stuart Beisner. Beisner weaves his way up to near a 1st down. It looks like he may be about well, I'm looking straight across. He looks like maybe inches away from the 1st down.
Tackle made by number 87, Trey Pollock.
And in fact, they say he has it. So a 1st down.
1st and 10, Tigers.
Off the screen pass, Stuart Beisner weaves his way for the 1st down. Warble, or check that. Kaiser hands the ball off to Beisner up the gut. Picks up about, gets out to about the 45-yard line of Mississinawa. The 2nd down and a long 3. 2nd down, or a pickup of 7. 10:43 remaining here in this opening quarter of play. It's opening cross-county conference game for both of the schools. The give is to number 35, Zach Evers. Evers, misdirection. It's close to the 1st down. In fact,
ball carrier number 35, Zach Evers. Just shy of it.
The 3rd down and less than a yard, actually. 10:14 remains. Opening quarter of play from Mississinawa Valley High School. Kaiser hands it off to, I believe that was Evers.
1st down carry by the
Tackle
Tigers
gives him,
by number 5,
has enough for the
Kyle
1st down,
Warble.
a pickup of about 4 on the play. All resting at the 38-yard line of Mississinawa Valley as the Tigers make their way back to the line of scrimmage here. Kaiser back to pass. It is complete to Evers, and he is brought down by a couple of Blackhawks. In on the tackle, number 80, Thomas May, also there. Trey Pollock to make the stop for the Hawks.
Reception by number 35, Zach Evers.
It is enough for a 1st down.
Tiger 1st down.
We are at the 27-yard line now as we are under 10 minutes. 9:39 remains here in the opening quarter of play. Kaiser looks to pass, and he overshoots the intended receiver, intended for Matt Leeper, just a little overthrown. A little too tall for Leeper. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 now for the Tigers. Tonight's game being underwritten in part by Wayne Hospital, Greenville Federal Savings and Loan, and Members Choice Credit Union. Around the right side, that is Warble, and he is down close to the 10-yard line.
Pushed out of bounds by number 81, Kyle Pollitt.
Tigers back to the line of scrimmage. Kaiser settles in under center. And it is Beisner.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Little counter. This direction, and he is in for the touchdown. A pickup of about a 10-yard TD run. It comes with 9:14 left. Beisner picking that up. And the Tigers lead this tonight.
Touchdown carry for the Tigers.
6-0. Tigers will go for the single extra point.
Number 35, Zach Evers
Zach
on the
Evers
kick, the extra
will
point.
be on to try the extra point.
And the kick is good.
Kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:14 remaining here tonight in the opening quarter of play, it is Ansonia 7, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville.
Brought to you by Gilbert Fellers Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
And we are back at Mississinawa Valley High School with Ansonia leading this 7-0 after a 10-yard TD run by Steve Beisner with 9:14 left. A short kick, and it is recovered at about the 31-yard line by Thomas May. So that is where Mississinawa Valley will set up 1st and 10.
Blackhawks on their 31.
Tonight's game being underwritten in part by Lighthouse Christian Center, Ball Publishing, home of the Early Bird, and also Walmart Super Center. Carrying the ball for Mississinawa, number 10, Travis Brunk. Around the right side, a pickup of 2 or 3 on the play.
3-yard
Call
gain
it
to
second down and 7, so a
7.
pickup of 3. 8:54 and counting down here tonight in the opening quarter. It's a 7-0 lead for Ansonia. A very bright Friday afternoon, late Friday evening, or early Friday evening. Brunk on the keeper, and he is tackled for a loss.
Tackle made by number 37, Matt Leeper.
Leeper in on the stop for the Tigers. A loss of a couple on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and a short 9.
Loss of a yard,
about the 32. We'll say it's a yard.
3rd
so
down and 9
loss,
for the Blackhawks.
Still 7-0. Mississinawa, their first touch of the ball here tonight, offensively. 3rd down and a short 9 as Brunk drops back to pass, and the cannot quite find his receiver, intended for number 88, Brad Thornburg. So that will bring up a 4th down. So Mississinawa Valley on their first possession will be forced to punt the ball. Looks like the Tigers are going to place a couple men back deep. Number 14, Sean Beaver. And I believe that is 37, Matt Leeper. Low kick as Leeper takes it at about the 40. He gets out to about the 49-yard line of Mississinawa, where they will set up, the Tigers will set up 1st and 10. I believe that was David Steen doing the punting for Mississinawa.
Number 37, Matt Leeper with the return for the Tigers.
Now the Tigers will start out in Blackhawk territory on their second possession. 7:43 is what remains here in the opening quarter of play. Tigers leading at 7-0. Kaiser hands the ball off, first back through. Warble carrying the ball out to about the 46-yard line, so a pickup of about 3. It'll be second down and 7.
51, John Linebaugh, number 46,
closer to 4. We're going to call it second down and 6.
Gain of 4 in the play for the Tigers, 2nd and 6.
Just shy of the 45-yard line of Mississinawa Valley. Kaiser settles in, takes a snap, gives the ball off to Warble again, and he has looks like he is out near the 40-yard line, which would be enough, not quite enough for the first down, about a yard shy.
Tackles made by number 53, Josh
down
Schmitz,
and less than a yard for the
John
Tigers. We'll call it a yard.
For your Blackhawks. Just shy of a first down.
Kaiser again to Beisner up the middle.
Number 12,
he has more than enough. He gets across
for the Tigers.
Past the first down marker out to about the 37-yard line, so a pickup of 3.
Tackle made by number 53, Josh Schmitz.
Giving the Tigers a first down, 1st and 10. Certainly hope you enjoy the broadcast of high school football this season here on Greenville's Time Warner cable system, Channel 3, and that pass is deflected. Kaiser tried looked like it was a quick pass.
2nd and 10, Tigers.
Let's check the number. I think that may have been intended for Evers. Fortunately for the Tigers, it fell harmless to the ground. Could have very easily been picked off. Kaiser again settles in under center, takes a snap, gives the ball to Evers. Evers around the left end. He is stacked up at the 35-yard line. So only a pickup of a couple that time on the play.
Number 35, Zach Evers.
It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers.
Gain of a couple. 3rd and 8, Tigers.
One thing I wanted to do this week, and I do apologize, meant to do it last week. We want to thank Lisa Overbay from So-and-So, who put together the banners that you see at our broadcast.
Tackle made by number 67, Elijah Mosier.
And the Tigers up the middle, gets the ball to about the 31-yard line. It'll be 4th down now. Now 4th down and 3.
5-yard carry for the Tigers. 4th and 3.
And they are going for it. Kaiser gives it to Beisner. Beisner gets it close to the first down, but I'm not sure. From this angle, it's hard to tell.
Tackles made by number 72, Matt Longfellow, and number 46, Corey Herod.
And it is
Carried by number
apparently
12,
close
Stuart
enough. They're going to
Beisner
bring
for
the
the Tigers.
chains on.
There'll be measurement on the field.
5:11 remaining here in the opening quarter of play. The Tigers leading Mississinawa 7-0 here tonight. And he did not get it. He is just inches shy. So the Tigers turn it over on downs. It'll be Blackhawk ball at about the 27-yard line. Give.
Carried by number 81.
81 carrying the ball. Kyle Pollock for the
Tackle made by number 60. Zach
Blackhawks.
Stallman.
Zach Stallman making the stop for the Tigers. Last week,
Gain of 2 for the Blackhawks. 2nd and 8.
we were at Greenville. The Salina Bulldogs handed the Green Wave their opening season game loss. This time the give is to number 46, Corey Herod. Herod takes it around the right side.
Carried by number 46, Corey Harris.
Out to the 34-yard line. Bring up about 3rd down and 4 for the Blackhawks.
Tackle made by number 62.
Next week
Rob
we will be
Castle,
back
the Tigers.
at Greenville when the Green Wave, our next broadcast will
Gain
be
of 5
West
for the
Carrollton
Hawks.
at Greenville. The Green Wave taking on the Pirates. Then week 4 we will be at St. Henry. The Redskins will host the New Bremen Cardinals. Then week 5 we will be traveling to Centerville when the Green Wave take on the Centerville Elks. Brunk, the keeper, and he is stopped, but I believe he got enough for the first down and a late flag being
Penalty on the
thrown.
field. Carried by number 10, Travis Brown.
Not exactly sure what that is, but I can just about bet it's going to be against the Tigers, and it is. Face
Face
masking
mask
is the call.
Tigers. First down, Blackhawks.
So tack that on. A 5-yard penalty from the spot. So the Blackhawks will have the ball at their own 44-yard line. 3:46 and counting down here tonight at Mississinawa Valley. Brunk back to pass, and it is caught.
That catch is good.
Thomas May with that reception.
Pass reception by number 8, Thomas Smith.
John Beaver was right there.
Pass completed by number 10, Travis Brown.
So the Blackhawks in Tiger territory, the ball resting at about the 33-yard line. Tonight's game being underwritten in part by Will's Family Dining, Dennis Ripple Construction, and Greenville Evangelical United Methodist Church. On the sweep around the left hand, Kyle Pollock gets it down inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. We're going to call it 2nd down and 3 for the Hawks.
Seven-yard gain for the
Ansonia
Hawks.
leading this over Mississinawa Valley here tonight. Kyle Brunk. On the option, pitches it back to 46, Corey Herod. Herod trying to struggle for that first down. A valiant effort, gets it across the 25-yard line to the 24. He's a couple yards shy.
On the tackle for the Tigers.
3rd down and 2.
Yard gain for the Hawks. 3rd down and 2 to go.
We are approaching the 3-minute mark here in this opening quarter of play. 7-0 Ansonia over Mississinawa Valley. My name is Mark Bixler. Glad to be with you here tonight. Tonight's game being produced by M. Bixler Video Productions. Travis Brunk hands the ball off.
And to number 42,
Number
Michael
42,
Leeper.
Michael Leeper, and he is stopped for a couple-yard loss. It's going to be 4th down and about 3.
Tackle made by number 5, Kyle Warvel for the Tigers.
Orville in on the stop for Ansonia.
Fourth down and 3 yards to go for the
Fourth
Blackhawks.
down for the Hawks, but they are in 4-down territory, so they are going for it. Travis Brunk on the keeper, and he's slipped, and he is going to be far short of the first down. He stumbled at about the 26, and that's where Ansonia will take over 1st and 10. So the Tigers will be touching the ball for the third time here tonight.
Tigers take over possession on their 26.
They'll have it on their own 26-yard line. A wide out each side for the Tigers as Kaiser drops back to pass. It is deflected. I believe that was another slant intended for, screen
Number
intended
67,
for
Elijah Mosher with
Beavers.
the defensive play for the Hawks.
Check that leaper. We are under 2 minutes. The clock stopped with 1:57 left here in this first quarter of play. It stopped after the incomplete pass. Again, wideouts each side. And a fumble. Let's see who got it. The Blackhawks indicating they do, and in fact they do. Well, the first big break of the ball game. The Tigers fumbling the ball
By number 51,
at their own 24-yard line, where Mississinawa Valley recovers. Sprung back into the ball game. He will settle in under center. Wide out each side for the Hawks. The give is to number 46, Corey Harrod. Ranks
carried by number 46,
right tackle.
Corey Harrod.
Gets his way to about a pickup of about
Tackle
nearly
made by
4
number
yards. We'll call it
62,
2nd down and 6.
Rob Castle
Ball
of the
resting at the
Tigers.
21-yard line.
Gain of 4 for the Blackhawks, 2nd and 6.
Hawks again making their way to the line of scrimmage. Again, wideouts each side. Thomas May to the left, and the option, and I tell you what, Zach Evers
Pitch off made
right
number
there
89, Kyle Pollock. Tackle made by number 35,
to stop
Zach
Kyle
Evers.
Pollock for a 5-yard loss.
Loss of 3 on the play, 3rd and 9, Blackhawks. Correction, 3rd and 11 for the
3rd and
Hawks.
11 for Mississinawa. Brunk drops back to pass. And again, a timing pattern and an interference call, and both officials make that call.
Penalty flag on the field.
23, just over 23 seconds remaining. It's going to be pass interference
Pass
against
interference on the
Ansonia.
Tigers. First down, Blackhawks.
They are discussing it with the Hawks, but there's no question they will take this. And it will be a first down. In fact, the ball will be resting at the about the 12-yard line of Ansonia.
First down, Hawks on the
This is the deepest the Hawks have been able to penetrate. Brunk hands it off to Harrod, and Harrod is
carried by
stopped
number 46, Corey
right at the line
Harrod.
of scrimmage. He maybe picked up a yard. Looks like he gets the ball to
Number
about the
62,
11.
Rob Castle with the tackle
Might
for
be the
Ansonia.
12. A pickup of a yard nonetheless. 2nd down and 9 for Mississinawa. And that ends the opening quarter of play. So after one quarter, thanks to Steve Beisner's 10-yard run with 9:40 remaining in the opening quarter, the Tigers of Ansonia leading the Mississinawa Valley Blackhawks. It's Ansonia 7, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
Attention fans, the cheerleaders would like to thank Calmine Farms Incorporated and Union City Non-Ferris Company for sponsoring the mini footballs being tossed tonight.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
We are back at Mississinawa Valley High School. The second quarter just about ready to get underway. It's a 7-0 lead for the Ansonia Tigers visiting the Blackhawks here tonight. Actually turning into, after being a very bright start to tonight's game, a fumble, and a penalty flag is thrown in there about the same time it came loose. It is a holding against Mississinawa Valley.
Holding penalty on
Did
the
not
Blackhawks.
catch who recovered the fumble.
Pitch off was to number 81, Kyle Pollock.
Actually, the Tigers might be wise, if Mississinawa recovered that, they might be wise to decline the penalty because it's going to end up close to, well, actually it's a spot foul on the holding, so that'll back them up 10 yards from the spot. So retract what I said. Second down. And let's say about 24, 25. Brunk back to pass, and it is nearly picked off by Adam Kaiser.
Number 18,
Cannot quite hang on to it. He
broken up pass for the
breaks up
Tigers.
the pass. Brings up a third down.
It remains 19 yards to go for the Hawks with third down.
Third and 23. I wasn't too far off. Brunk drops back to pass. In some trouble, lets it fly, and this is going to be incomplete. Nearly intercepted and nearly caught.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 80, Thomas May.
Broke up by the Tigers, but Blackhawks had an opportunity. The Tigers had a second opportunity to come up with the interception as well, but it falls harmless to the dirt. Bringing up fourth down now for Mississinawa Valley. .11:30 remaining here tonight, here in the second quarter of play. And the Hawks are going to take a timeout.
Timeout.
With that, we
Blackhawks.
will take a timeout as well. With 11:30 remaining here in the second quarter, it's Ansonia 7, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, R.B. Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. by Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
And we're back at Mississinawa Valley High School. Brunk is in the shotgun, and he is dropped for a big loss.
Number 51, Keith Kozak.
Keith Kozak around that right side of the line, the left side of Mississinawa's line. So a big loss on that play on the 4th down, so the Tigers will take over on downs at their own 33-yard line. .25 remaining here in this second quarter of play, and up the middle, Stuart Beisner rather.
Tackles made by number 46.
I apologize if I've been saying Steve.
Number 80, Thomas May.
Steve is Stewart's older brother. So picking up 10 yards and then some, actually in Mississinawa, just shy of Mississinawa territory at about the 47-yard line. I need to go get my eyes checked again. Looks like Adam Kaiser doing a little helmet repair of one of his teammates. Now settles in under center. Takes a snap, pitches the ball back to Warble. Warble around the right side, still going into Blackhawk territory, down to about the 44-yard line. Just shy of the first down. Second down and a yard. Tonight's game being underwritten in part by Hamilton Motors, also Greenville National Bank. Kaiser initially looked like he wanted to pass, but didn't find anything, and he is going to have the first down. First and 10, the ball at the 43-yard line of Mississinawa Valley. We're at the 10-minute mark here tonight. Second quarter, 7-0 Ansonia. The pitch to Beisner. Beisner around the right side, gets it inside the 40, down to close to the 35-yard line. Ball at the 36-yard line. That's where it'll be second down and about 3. Clock continues to roll.
2nd and 3 to go for the Tigers. Ball on the 35 of the Blackhawks.
Kaiser settles in under center. Pitches the ball back to Evers. Evers around the left end. He has the first down inside the 30, down to the 29.
Carry made by number 35, Zach Evers.
First and 10, the Tigers on the move.
Tackle made by number 46, Corey Harrod.
Corey Harrod in on the stop for the Blackhawks.
First down for the Tigers.
Kaiser gives it to Beisner up the middle, breaks through the line inside the 20, down to about the 14-yard line.
First down carried by number 12, Stuart Beisner of the Tigers.
First and 10. Tigers can still pick up another first down before they score. Possibly score anyway. Kaiser hands the ball off to Evers. Evers inside the 5, down to about the 4. He is awful close to the first down.
Carried by number 35, Zach Evers.
Depending on the spot as to whether he gets it or not, and it's going to be close enough. They're going to bring on the chains again just to see how close he is.
We have an official's timeout.
7-0 remain, or 7-0 is the score. 8:26 remains here in this second quarter of play. And he got it just by the nose of the football.
Tigers.
Tigers ready as action resumes. Warville around the right side, bounces in, finally in for the score.
Number 5, Kyle Warville.
8:17 with 8:17 in the second quarter. Kyle Warville on the 4-yard run. Giving Ansonia a 13-0 lead. Evers, the kick, it is up and it is good.
And the extra
No, check
point
that.
Good for the Tigers.
Wide to the right. I definitely need to get my eyes checked. 13-0 is the score. 8:17 remains here in the second quarter.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
13-0 as we welcome you back here to Mississinawa Valley High School. The kick is taken at about the 20-yard line by Brad Thornburg. Returns it out to across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
By number 30, Dustin
Mississinawa will set up 1st and 10 at their own 32. 13-0 is the score. Ansonia leading this over Mississinawa Valley. Again, tonight's game
10-yard return by Thornburg.
being underwritten in part by Wayne Hospital, Greenville Federal Savings and Loan, and Lighthouse Christian Center. Brunker on the keeper around the left end. He gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Travis Brunk.
Again, we want to thank Lisa Overbay from So and So in Greenville,
Tackle made by number 5,
who
Kyle
put together
Warville.
our banners that you see from our broadcast point. Second down and 10, 7:18 and counting down here in the second quarter as Brunk drops back to pass. And whoa, wide open was number 87, Trey Pollock.
For number 87, Trey Pollock.
Just a little overthrown. Pass falls incomplete, making it now 3rd down and 10. And of course the clock stops with 7:11 remaining here in this second quarter. Again, back to pass, and a little short this time. It was intended for Thomas May.
Thomas May.
May have felt a little pressure that time, and the Blackhawks will be forced to punt. 4th down and 10. David Steen, and it is a fake. Brings it around the right side, and he is going to be stopped short, well short of the first down. In fact, didn't even get to the line of scrimmage.
Fake punt for the Hawks is unsuccessful. Tigers take over possession on the Hawks 28.
So the Hawks give it up on downs, and the Tigers will take over at Mississinawa's 28-yard line. So great field position for the Tigers. Already lead it 13-0. We are under 7 minutes as Kaiser back to pass, and this is going to fall incomplete.
Pass for the Tigers incomplete.
Intended for
number 35,
Zach Evers. You have to figure that maybe longtime Ansonia coach Eugene Haining may have been going for the nails in the coffin on that one. Get the big play and get a big score right after the Hawks give it up on downs, deep in their own territory. Beisner takes the handoff from Kaiser, gets it across the 25, down to the 24.
Tackle made by number 51, John Langdale. 6-yard gain on the
Reminder,
play for
anyone
Beisner.
wishing to purchase a copy of tonight's ball game may do so. Warvel takes it around the right side and then changes directions and takes it in
Touchdown carry by number 5, Kyle Warvel.
on a 24-yard TD run with 6:15 remaining.
Attention, Norman May, Karen Hatter, Donna
Gives
Kimmel, and Amy Kozak.
Ansonia a
Please see the
19-0
deputy sheriff at the
lead.
ticket booth at this time. Once again, Norman May, Karen Hatter, Donna Kimmel, and Amy Kozak. Please see the deputy sheriff at the ticket window at this time.
Zach Evers on to kick, try the extra point attempt again. Already a 19-0 lead. The kick is up, and this one is good. So with 6:15 remaining here in this second quarter, it is now Ansonia 20, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Tigers. Number 88.
We are back at Mississinawa Valley High School. Ansonia leading this 20-0. Taking it the 16-yard line out to the 21-yard line out to across the 30. Looks like he's brought down to the 34-yard line is where they're going to mark it down. The Tigers coming off of 2 very successful years. Tigers have been very successful under Eugene Haining, but the reformatting of the playoff system in Ohio has allowed the Tigers to qualify for the playoffs the last couple years. 2 years ago, they got to the regional finals before they fell to Delphos St. John, who went on to win the state that year. They fell 68-15 in that regional final to the Blue Jays. The pitch, this is to Kyle Pollock, who is dropped, looks like for about a yard loss. Last year they qualified again before losing to Covington in the second round of the playoffs.
Loss of a yard in the play, second and 11.
Tigers knocked off the Anna Rockets, who in their first year of high school football qualified for the playoffs. So the Rockets expecting big things from Anna this year as well. Brunk back to pass, and it is complete. Kyle Pollock, a penalty flags flying in all over the place. Pollock has the first down as he gets it near midfield to the 48-yard line. We'll have to wait and see. It's holding against Mississinawa.
Holding call, Blackhawks.
Just what you didn't want to see. Get a big play and it's nullified. I don't know if that's 3 separate holdings or whether one flag just didn't get to where it was supposed to go. If that's the case, I think the one flag just didn't get to where it was supposed to go. They tried to throw the flags, especially on holds, exactly where that hold took place, or at least the yard marker. Fortunately for the Hawks, if there's a silver lining to that, is that the hold took place at the first down marker, so that means it's second down and 10. Brunk back to pass, and it is incomplete. And a late penalty flag is flipped in there to see what that one is. Pass interference against the Tigers. And that gives the Hawks the first down.
For your Blackhawks.
4:49 as the clock stops with the penalty. We're in the second quarter and Ansonia leading it 20-0, but Mississinawa now with the first down at their own 49.
First and 10 Hawks on their 49.
Brunk out of the shotgun. Looks to pass, trying to find an open receiver, and he threw a little short and behind his intended receiver, Thomas May. That stops the clock with 4:40 remaining here in the second quarter. Some of those helping underwrite tonight's ball game include Ball Publishing, home of the Early Bird, Members Choice Credit Union, and Walmart Supercenter. And a penalty flag is thrown, and I believe based on where it's at, it's going to be encroachment against Mississinawa. So back him up 5 yards, second down and 15. Someone lined up offsides. And we're certainly glad to be back in this area. Broadcasting high school sports as Brunk Back to pass, and it is complete. Brad Thornburg with that reception. Gets it down to the 21-yard line. Check that. They're going to bring it back to about the 24, we're going to call that.
By number 10, Travis Brown.
So a big play for the Hawks.
Tyler Stop for the Tigers.
Some of you may remember myself from the mid-'80s, having broadcast high school sporting events of Darke County teams on the old WDRK. As Brunk drops back to pass, and he is being pressured and somehow was able to get out of it and actually gets it up to about the 20-yard line. So a pickup of about 3.
Number 37, Matt Leeper.
Second down and 7 for the Blackhawks. After leaving there was at Winchester, Indiana, did a few games over there, and then it was off to Alabama for 6 years. Some high school sports on radio as well as television there as well. And it was back here and was in Connorsville, Indiana at WIFE. Was involved in a very strange game there as Brunk on the keeper gets it to about the 19, gets it just across the 20. The very last game football game I did on WIFE.
Tackle made by number 62,
Richmond and Connorsville in the Indiana playoffs. The final score, I believe it was 86-47, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was a football game. And it was only 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Richmond pulling out the win. The Red Devils, is that the completion to Brad Thornburg, and he has the first down.
Stop made by number 24.
Looks like it's at about the 13-yard line.
First down, Blackhawks.
And of course, you can still hear me on once in a while on WFCJ doing Dayton Christian soccer and basketball games. .220 remaining. It's still second quarter. The Blackhawks looking to get on the scoreboard here in this first half, trailing at 20-0. Brunk out of the shotgun again. Looks to keep it and tries to get up. Turn it upfield around the right end. Just shy of the 10. Looks like he's going to be at about the 12-yard line. We are under 2 minutes now. Approaching the 1 minute 45 second mark here in this first half of play. Brunk drops back to pass, and it is complete, and he is just shy of the first down, and I believe, or shy of the touchdown at about the 3-yard line. I believe he may have the first down. It's awful close. It's tough to tell from this position.
We have a measurement on the field.
And they are indeed going to,
Blackhawks.
I don't know if they're going to bring the chains on or just exactly what they're going to do, but nonetheless, Mississinawa Valley taking a timeout. 1:22 remaining. Here in the second quarter, it is Ansonia 20, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
We are back at Mississinawa Valley High School. It is 3rd down and 1 for Mississinawa Valley. They still can get the first down without getting a touchdown, and I believe they do have the first down as Kyle Pollock on the little counter.
First down, Blackhawks!
Clock will stop because the Hawks did pick up the first down. Tonight's game being underwritten in part by Will's Family Dining, Dennis Ripple Construction, and Greenville Evangelical United Methodist Church. Well, the Hawks,
First and goal!
looks like it's about the 2-yard line, maybe the 1. And I don't believe he was able to cross the end zone, get in for the touchdown. And I believe he is just shy.
Blackhawks!
40 seconds remaining. Another timeout taken by Mississinawa Valley. And we will take one as well. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1. When we come back, it's Ansonia 20, Mississinawa Valley knocking on the door.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Mississinawa Valley trying to get their first score of the night. And to give the first back through. I don't think he got it.
Once again, just shy of the goal line.
Just shy. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. The Hawks back to the line of scrimmage. Brunk settles in under center. Takes a snap on the keeper, and he is well short of the first down.
Stop made by number 51, Keith Kozak of the Tigers.
13 seconds. The Hawks getting back to the line of scrimmage. They have all their plays. Let's see what they do now. 4th and goal at about the 3. Brunk on the pitch. To Harrod, he is stopped, and time runs out.
Tackle made by number 35.
Well, the Tigers make a goal line stand to end the first half. At halftime, it is Ansonia 20, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mississinawa Valley High School. It is halftime. 20-0 is the score. The Ansonia Tigers leading the Mississinawa Valley Blackhawks, and if things were to go as they are currently, the Blackhawks will still remain winless against the Tigers, but we have another 24 minutes of high school football remaining. We're certainly glad to be with you here tonight, and tonight's game is being underwritten in part by Hamilton Motors and Greenville National Bank. Well, the Tigers got their scoring underway in the first quarter of play. Only one score. Steve Beisner on a 10-yard run at the 9:40 mark of the opening quarter. That gave Ansonia a 7-0 lead. Then in the second quarter, Kyle Warvel, a couple touchdowns. Warvel on a 4-yard run with 8:17 remaining. The extra point was no good. The Tigers led 13-0. At the 6:15 mark, Warvel again, this time on a 24-yard run. The point after was good, and the Tigers led it 20-0. We'll be back in just a moment, and we'll talk a little bit about the Mississinawa Valley Blackhawks, a couple of their scoring opportunities, and how they ended the first half as well. Right now, it's Ansonia 20, Mississinawa Valley nothing at halftime.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
Attention fans!
It is still halftime here at Mississinawa Valley High School, where the Ansonia Tigers lead the Blackhawks 20-0 in a rivalry, as we have said previously, that started back in the fall of 1978, with the Tigers pulling off a 48-12 win against the Blackhawks, and since then it's been all Ansonia. The Tigers have never lost to the Blackhawks, and if things progress as they are, that will continue this season. As we said, Ansonia leading this 20-0. Blackhawks had a couple of opportunities in the first half. In the second quarter, first quarter actually, they were able to get it inside the, I believe, 30-yard line, if I'm not mistaken, right around the 30-yard line before they had to give it up on downs. In the second half, they got it inside Tiger territory a couple of times. In fact, got it down to about the 25-yard line, I believe, one time before they turned it over. And then the first half ended with the Tigers making a goal line stand. The Blackhawks had first and goal at the 1-yard line. 4 plays later, were still not able to punch it in, and time ran out. The fourth and goal, the Tigers ended that, and time, as I said, ran out on the Blackhawks in the first half, and that is where we stand right now. Ansonia leading it 20-0. We will be back with the second half action in just a moment.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville, Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
We welcome you back to Mississinawa Valley High School. Second half just about ready to get underway. 20-0. Ansonia leading this over the Blackhawks. The Tigers kicking off to start the second half. Taking it about the 20 out to nearly the 35-yard line. That is where Mississinawa Valley will set up 1st and 10. Just a reminder, our next broadcast, we will be back at Greenville Senior High School at Harmon Field. The Green Wave taking on the West Carrollton Pirates. And week 4, we will be visiting St. Henry. The Redskins will take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Runk, and penalty flags fly. The right side of the line moving for the Hawks. Illegal procedure, the call. It'll back the Hawks up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15.
First and 15.
$11:47 is what remains here tonight. Back the days that I was working in radio, this was always an interesting ball game for me because I couldn't root. I graduated from Ansonia, and my brother-in-law was the coach at Mississinawa. A fumble, and it looks like Ansonia may have gotten this one. We'll have to double check. Actually, they're saying he was down, apparently. It'll be 3rd down. Big loss on the play.
Tackle made by number 35, Zach Evers of the Tigers.
Zach Evers in on the stop as we are approaching the 11-minute mark here in this 3rd quarter of play.
2nd and 19, Hawks.
2 wideouts to the right. Blackhawks out of the shotgun. Brunk back to pass, and this is going to be incomplete. Stuart Beisner breaking that up. Intended for Thomas May.
Pass broken up by number 12, Stuart Beisner of the Tigers.
Bringing up a 3rd down. 3rd and 19 for the Hawks. $11 minutes exactly remaining here in this 3rd quarter of play. This time 2 wideouts to the short side of the field. Brunk back to pass, being pressured. Finally breaks into the open, and a penalty flag is thrown. It is complete. The pass was complete. Trey Pollock with that reception. I believe it's going to possibly be pass interference against Ansonia, but that it is declined. Figured that they would. It is a 1st down. The ball resting in Tiger territory at the 47-yard line. Brunk hands the ball off. Kyle Pollock picks up maybe a yard.
by number 64, Clark Moody, and number 73, Ian Rissmiller of the Tigers. Carried by number 81.
Moody and Ian Rissmiller in on the stop. Back to the original, back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks.
2nd and 10, Blackhawks.
Out of the shotgun again, the pitch. Brunk to Herod. Herod tries to turn the corner, and the Tigers do a nice job of cutting him off. A loss back to about the 49-yard line.
Tackle made by number 60, Zach Stammen.
Zach Stammen in on the stop for Ansonia. 3rd down and about 12. Two wideouts to the left. Thomas May and Trey Pollock. Out of the shotgun again. Brunk takes a snap. Looks to pass, and it is going to be incomplete.
87, Trey Pollock. Broken up by number 18, Adam Kaiser of the Tigers.
Clock stops with 9:13 remaining. That brings up 4th down. Ball resting at the 49-yard line of Ansonia. Tonight's game being underwritten in part by Wayne Hospital, Greenville Federal Savings and Loan, and Lighthouse Christian Center. Out of the shotgun again, Brunk looks to pass, being pressured, and he finally throws it, and it is incomplete, in and out of the hands. Brad Thornburg. Again, we want to thank Lisa Overbay and So, the banner that you see at our broadcast point. She put together for us. Now the Tigers taking over 1st and 10, as that was 4th down for the Hawks. Ball resting at their own 49-yard line. Ansonia leading at 20-0 over Mississinawa. Kaiser hands the ball off. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Kyle Warble.
Tackle made by number 67, Elijah Mosier, and number 51, John Lineball.
On line ball, Elijah Mosier in on the stop for Mississinawa Valley. A wide out each side for the Tigers. Fumble, and it is recovered. Kaiser did not take the snap cleanly. He was able to fall on it though. Loss of a couple. Loss of about 3 actually. We'll call it 3rd down and 13. Ball on about the 46-yard line of Ansonia. .804 remaining here in this 3rd quarter of play. And again, Kaiser looked like he could not get the snap cleanly. Lost back to the 45-yard line. About 4th down now and 14. Tigers will punt the ball away. Low line drive kick. Kyle Pollock taking that. Returns it to about the 34-yard line. That is where the Blackhawks will start up 1st and 10.
By number 62, Rod Castle of the Tigers. 1st First and 10, Hawks on their 34.
Neither team able to do much with it on their first possession. Actually, the Blackhawks able to move it a little more than Ansonia on their opening possession of the second half. The Tigers do lead it 20-0. Brunk out of the shotgun, pitches it back, fumble, and it is recovered by the Hawks.
Pitch off to number 46, Corey Harrod.
Corey Harrod never really got the ball off the pitch from Brunk. Loss on the play of about 4 yards. 2nd and 14. Brunk. Again the pitch to Harrod, this time around the left end. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage and some late flags coming in.
46, Corey Harrod. Penalty on the play. Tackle made by number 18, Adam Kaiser.
Face mask, unsportsmanlike face mask. That'll be a 15-yard mark off, and that should be a first down.
Face mask penalty against
6:20 remaining here in this third quarter of play. Still a 20-0 lead for Ansonia over Mississinawa Valley.
First and 10, Mississinawa Valley on their 49.
Certainly are glad to be with you here tonight on Channel 3, Greenville's Time Warner cable system. Hawks with it near midfield. Brunk back to pass. And it is in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Check that. I believe that was Thornburg. Adam Kaiser in on that breakup.
For number 88, Brad Thornburg.
Settle down. He's got time to throw the ball.
Some of the athletic directors have gotten me the girls' basketball schedules. We're starting to put those together for this winter. And we're looking forward to some great basketball games during the basketball season. Of course, the Lady Patriot basketball tournament. Some of the games that we will be bringing, and that is a little behind the intended receiver,
Pass and 10 for number
Trey
87,
Pollock.
Trey
One game
Pollock.
that we are also hoping to be able to bring to you, St. Henry Redskins,
Adam Kaiser.
when they travel north to Putnam County. They will battle the Kaleido Wildcats. A game that's a lot of tradition from both schools. Both schools have won state basketball championships. Of course, Kaleido is coached by the winningest high school basketball coach in the state of Ohio. Brunk back to pass, and this is incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Beisner breaking that up.
Number 12, Stuart Beisner.
Intended receiver Thomas May.
Number 80, Thomas May.
We're hoping to do if we're able to bring you that ball game, we hope to do a one-on-one with Dick Quartercracks, the coach of the Kaleido Wildcats.
Number 80, Thomas May, set to punt for the Hawks.
Well, the Hawks will punt the ball. They are just shy of midfield. Ball resting at their own 49-yard line. A nice punt, taken at about the 18-yard line.
The Tigers.
Waiting for the signal from the referee. Two officials still talking things over. A hold against Ansonia.
And a holding call against the Tigers.
Now this is the one time that the hold is not a spot foul. So the Tigers will be starting deep in their own territory at about the 12-yard line. 5:31 remains here in this third quarter. Ansonia still leading it 20-0. As we've said, the Tigers have never lost to Mississinawa Valley, but as check and see who carried that ball. Still trying to catch the number. That was Stuart Beisner. Gets it out to about the 18-yard line, so a pickup of 6, second down and 4. Even though the Blackhawks have never beaten the Tigers in this series, the Blackhawks do have something that Ansonia has never had, and that is they are the home of a Mr. Football. Curtis Enos winning that in the early 90s. It is enough for the first down for the Tigers. Ball resting just shy of the 25.
Carry once again by number 12, Stuart Beisner.
Stuart Beisner carrying that ball, gets the first down. Well, they started at their own 12. They're now at about the 25, just shy of that. Kaiser took the handoff and a little misdirection. Back Evers picks up a couple on the play. Tyler Wright in on the stop for Mississinawa. We do have an official's timeout. 4:10 is what remains, and now they will start the clock up and it will begin to roll once again. Kaiser on the keeper around the right side. He is stacked up at the 30-yard line. Third down and about 5 for the Tigers.
Tackle made by number 53, Josh Schmidt.
Schmidt in on the stop for Mississinawa Valley. Back to pass, Kaiser in some trouble. He is dropped for a loss back at the original line of scrimmage. Making that stop was Josh Brewer. So that will bring up a 4th down now for Ansonia, and they will be forced to punt the ball for the second time here in this third quarter. As Kyle Warville will punt the ball for Ansonia. Takes a snap and he gets it off. Nice high kick. Taken by Kyle Pollock. Back at around the 40, gets it to about the 47. So with 2:44 remaining, Mississinawa will have the ball at their own 47-yard line, and Pollock gets up limping a little bit. It's one thing the Hawks can't afford. They don't have a lot of numbers. Under center, takes a snap, back to pass, and it is incomplete, and a penalty flag is thrown.
Penalty on the field.
Unsportsmanlike. Roughing the passer. That'll be a 15, should be a 15-yard mark off.
Roughing the passer on the Tigers.
2:40 remaining here in the third quarter. That's indeed the call. A 15-yard mark off against the Tigers. That puts the ball at the 38-yard line of Ansonia. 20-0 still. That's what it was at halftime. And that's what it remains. Brunk looks to pass again, and this time he overshoots his intended receiver, Brad Thornburg. Tonight's game being underwritten in part by Ball Publishing, home of the Early Bird, Members Choice Credit Union, and Walmart Supercenter. Couple of wideouts to the right this time for the Hawks, and a penalty flag coming in. And this, I believe that's an illegal substitution. And now the official coming over, and I believe that is the signal for the illegal substitution.
We have an equipment infraction on the Hawks.
Equipment infraction, I'm sorry. A 5-yard penalty. Second down and 15. Out of the shotgun, Brunk looks to pass, in some trouble, decides to keep it, and he is hit.
Tackle made by number 60,
Zach Stahman making that stop.
Quarterback keeper by number 10, Travis Brunk.
A minute 56 remaining here in the third quarter. Certainly glad to be with you. My name is Mark Bixler. This video being produced by M. Bixler Video Productions. Once again out of the shotgun, the Hawks. Travis Brunk. And he throws the ball just as he's hit, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Thomas May.
Defended by number 12, Stuart Beisner.
Stuart Beisner hit him just, or rather he was the defender on the receiving end. Did not catch who it was that was able to break through the line and hit Brunk just as he threw the ball. Clock stopped. A minute 20 remaining here in the third quarter. Still a 20-0 lead for Ansonia. Brunk looks to pass, and it is incomplete. And a penalty flag comes in.
Pass incomplete, but we have a penalty on the field.
We'll have to wait and see on this one. Exactly what it is. Question is, was the ball catchable? And who, if it is pass interference, who is it on? Ansonia, the defender, fell down. One of the defenders in the area. There was two receivers. We're going to wait and see exactly what it is. Offensive pass interference.
Pass interference on the Hawks.
And I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, I believe offensive pass interference, there's a loss of down.
Tigers take over
So the
possession
Tigers will have it
on the
1st and 10.
line.
A minute 13 remains. Warvel takes the handoff from Kaiser.
Carried by number 5.
It's across the 40-yard line down to about the 36-yard line. I'll call it a pickup of about 5. 2nd down and 5 for Ansonia. We're now under 50 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Kaiser, again the give to Warvel. Warvel stacked up as he gets to the 35-yard line.
Tackles made by number 51, John Lineball. Number 53, Josh Schmidt. And number 89,
Josh Schmidt in on the
Josh
stop. Also John Lineball there.
Carry once again by number 5, Carl Warvel.
Tigers making their way back to the line of scrimmage. 15 seconds remaining here in this 3rd quarter of play. A 20-0 lead for the Tigers. Around the left side, Zach Evers, and he is going to go in the score
Touchdown Tigers.
with 1 second remaining.
Evers. Touchdown carry by Evers.
The 35-yard run comes with, well, really, as time expires. Zach Evers with that run. He will also be on to attempt the extra point. Giving Ansonia the 26-0 lead, and Evers attempting to make it 27-0. The kick is up, and it is no good. Wide to the right. Well, the 3rd quarter has expired. Right now, Ansonia leading it 26-0 over Mississinawa.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
Fourth quarter underway as the Blackhawks receiving the kickoff. They will set up at about the 37-yard line. That's very unusual to see 3 quarters of a ball game start with kickoffs. That usually does not happen. 26-0, Ansonia leading this over Ansonia, but the Tigers scoring as time ran out. Zach Evers on a 35-yard touchdown run as time expired in the third quarter to give Ansonia the 26-0 lead. The extra point was no good. Brunk on the keeper. The option pitched out to Kyle Pollock. Looks like he actually maybe lost a yard on the play.
Kyle's got to keep running that. He's trying to stop the victory.
Well, looks like they got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Mississinawa Valley. Ansonia, as we said, leading at 26-0. What's turned out to be a pretty pleasant evening for high school football. A little warm to start with, but cooled off as the night progressed. Brunk back to pass. Now decides to keep it, and he is caught from behind.
Tackle made by number 51, Keith Kozak of the Tigers.
Keith Kozak in on the stop. Picks up about a yard on the play. If that. We're going to continue to say 3rd and 10, actually. Closer to 10 than it is 9. Again, tonight's game being underwritten in part by Will's Family Dining, Dennis Riffle Construction, and Greenville Evangelical United Methodist Church. And a delay of game is whistled against Mississinawa Valley. Back him up 5 yards. It'll now be 3rd down and about 14.
Making it 3rd and 14.
Brunk finally picks it up and passes the ball, and it's nearly picked off by the Tigers.
Pass incomplete.
Matt Leeper nearly coming up with that.
Broken up by number 37.
Trent Pollock, the intended receiver. And that makes it 4th down and long, 4th and 14. So the Hawks will be punting this one away.
Number 80, Thomas May set the kick.
Thomas May will punt the ball away for Mississinawa. Low snap, finally gets it up, and it's off a low line drive kick. Taken by number 30 around the corner. He's at the 40 and finally brought down inside the 35 at about the 34-yard line as carrying that ball, Dustin Heck.
Number 87, Trey Pollock in on the tackle for the Hawks.
Now the Tigers will set up 1st and 10 at Mississinawa's 34-yard line. 9:43 and counting down. The give to Beisner up the middle. Kaiser hands it off. It's it to the 31, so a pickup of about 3.
Carried by number
2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
By number 51, John Lineball, and number 67, Elijah Mosier.
Kaiser fumbled the snap and threw it a little behind his intended receiver. Intended for number 42, Derek Hodge. Blackhawks still scoreless tonight. Ansonia leading at 26-0. On the right side, Kyle Warvel making his way through, breaks out of a pack. He's at the 10, the 5, and finally brought down at about the 3-yard line.
Carried by number 5.
Thomas May making that stop for the Hawks, a touchdown saving tackle. Somehow Kyle Warble managed to manipulate his way through a pack of Blackhawks. Clock will roll once the chains are actually, it's first and goal, so it's at the 3-yard line. Adam Kaiser takes a snap. And the give, the 3-yard run. Check the number, Dustin Heck. So 8:39 here in the fourth quarter. A 3-yard run, giving Ansonia the 32-0 lead. And it was 20-0 at half. Through most of the third quarter, it was scoreless. Neither team was able to do a whole lot, but then as time ran out, as this extra point by Evers is good, giving Ansonia, adding another point onto that. With 8:39 remaining, it is Ansonia 33, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Now play resuming here in this final quarter of play as the Tigers kicking it off. The Blackhawks get it out to about the 36-yard line. That is where Mississinawa will set up.
Tackle made by number 67, Gordy Seifring of the Tigers.
Well, we have mentioned several times some of the upcoming games that we will be bringing to you. Of course, our next game will be West Carrollton at Greenville at Harmon Field. Week 4 will be at St. Henry, where the Redskins will host the New Bremen Cardinals. Blunk hands it off to Herod. Herod stood up about the 43, or rather 37, but lunges forward for a couple. And he's right at the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 4, so we will call it 2nd down and 6. Week 5, we will be back. We'll be following the Green Wave again. They will be traveling to just south of Dayton. The Green Wave traveling to Centerville. They'll be battling the Elks in Week 5 as handoff was to Herod again and stood up at the, actually a loss of a yard or two on the play. Week 6, we'll be back at Harmon Field, where the Trotwood Madison Rams will take on the Green Wave. Then week 7, we'll be at Ansonia. We'll be visiting the Tigers' home field for the first time this year. It's homecoming there as well. They'll be taking on the Twin Valley South Panthers. Week 8, we'll be on the road at National Trail. It's Ansonia at the Blazers. Week 9, we'll be back at St. Henry, and this is a big ball game. Versailles at St. Henry. Brunk in some trouble, brought down, a loss on the play, back at the 33-yard line. Kyle Warvel in on the stop, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Now that night, in addition to bringing you the Versailles at St. Henry ball game, we will also be including in our broadcast, we'll be at Greenville Senior High School at Harmon Field, and we will be there for the homecoming ceremony, and we'll be bringing you that as well, as part of the Versailles at St. Henry ball game. A low snap. May takes it, gets it off. Heck took it at about the 45-yard line. Check that. Leaper took it at the 45-yard line, and he's brought down at their own 49, so a pickup of about 4 on the return. And then week 10, we will be back at Ansonia, where they will host the Arcanum Trojans in the final game of the regular season. 6:21 remains here in this contest. It's a 33-0 lead for the Tigers. Going deep as Kaiser is dropped as he lets loose with the pass.
Intended for number 37,
Matt Leaper, the intended receiver, overshot him a good distance.
Defended by number 10, Travis Brook.
Tonight's game underwritten in part by Hamilton Motors and also Greenville National Bank. But anyway, those are the ball games that we will be bringing to you this year, and we certainly hope that you enjoy all of this year's football games. Kaiser again back to pass, and it is caught, then nearly intercepted, and then falls incomplete. Intended for Matt Leaper. Nearly coming up with that pick was Travis Brunk. Clock stops with the incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd down now for the Tigers. 3rd and 10. Kaiser back to pass. Leaper. The completion gets it out close to the 1st down, but he's going to be about a yard shy.
Carried by number 37.
That'll bring up a 4th down. The ball at the 42-yard line. He needs to get it to about the 41.
And on the tackle, number 80, Thomas May.
Thomas May in on the stop for Mississinawa. And in the neutral zone, anticipating a little too quickly, the Blackhawks.
Offsides of the Hawks. 5-yard penalty.
Mark off 5 yards, and it is a 1st down. .533 and counting down here in tonight's ball game. 33-0, Ansonia leading this. Back to pass, Kaiser, and he gets it off, and the intended receiver was Leaper. Just a little too high, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Ansonia.
Number 53, Josh Metz.
Certainly hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game here on Greenville's Time Warner cable system, Channel 3. Kaiser pitches it to Warvel. Warvel around the right side. Bust his way inside the 30-yard line to about the 27. Continues to roll as we are at the 5-minute mark here tonight. Final quarter of play. And a first down as he gets it inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. Dustin Heck.
Tackled by number 67, Elijah Mosier, and number 53, Josh Schmitz.
Actually, at about the 24-yard line is where they end up spotting the ball.
Number 30, Dustin Hecht.
Now the wholesale substitution for the Tigers. Greg Wentworth, I believe, is the new quarterback. A delay of game against Ansonia. Wentworth is a sophomore. Four minutes left here. Final quarter. Wentworth hands the ball off. Little off tackle. I believe.
By number 3, Shane Frady for the Tigers. Tackled by number 15.
Shane Frady carrying the ball for Ansonia. A pickup of about a yard. Second down. Check that. It was a little more than a yard. As it was actually, he picked up about 6 on the play because it was 1st and 15 because of the delay of game penalty. Wentworth again hands the ball off, stacked up at the line of scrimmage. John Liette carrying the ball for Ansonia. Third down and 9.
Tackled by number 76, Tyler Wright.
Ansonia leading this 33-0. We're certainly glad to be with you. My name is Mark Bixler. Video being produced by M. Bixler Video Productions. Wentworth again hands the ball off. Again carrying the ball, gets it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And that'll bring up a 4th down now for the Tigers. No question. 4-down territory. Wentworth again settles in under center. Takes a snap, fumble, and it is going to be recovered, actually picked up by the Hawks, and it is whistled down.
Fumble on the play.
And it'll be Mississinawa Valley ball at their own 26-yard line. We are under 2 minutes. 1:56 is what remains, and a timeout is going to be taken by Tim Tayo's Blackhawks with the score Ansonia 33, Mississinawa nothing.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
Blackhawks. And it falls incomplete as we resume action.
Intended for number 87.
Intended for Trey Pollock. Pass from Travis Brunk. Brunk is a sophomore quarterback. I'll check that. I think we have a new quarterback in right now. Ty Thacker. Thacker takes a snap, hands it off, first back through. Michael Leeper carrying the ball.
By number 42, Michael Leeper for the Hawks.
Ball resting at the 30-yard line, and the clock will continue to roll. Third and 7 for Mississinawa Valley. Thacker takes a snap.
Carried by number 15.
Robert Harris carrying the ball for the Blackhawks.
Number 24, Tyler.
It's to about the 32-yard line. .52 seconds and counting down. Fourth down and about 6. The Hawks electing to punt the ball away, a low squib punt. And it was picked up by number 24, Tyler Stump. He returns it across midfield, actually to midfield. And with 25.2 seconds remaining, this one is pretty much in the books. Wentworth hands the ball off, first back through.
Tackle made by number 53, Josh Schmitz. Number 67, Elijah Mosher.
Schmitz in on the stop as carrying the ball was number 7, Josh Kimmel. And that is going to be the end of tonight's ball game as we are winding down.
Thank you for attending tonight's game, and please drive home safely.
The final score here tonight from Mississinawa Valley High School, Ansonia 33, Mississinawa Valley nothing.
Next week's game is at Arcanum at 7:30.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia.
Brought to you by Gilbert Feller's Funeral Home, located on Albert Road in Brookville.
Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
We welcome you back to Mississinawa Valley High School, where the Ansonia Tigers have just knocked off the Mississinawa Valley Blackhawks 33-0. the final score. Let's quickly run down the unofficial scoring. First off, the Tigers punching it in at the 9:40 mark of the first quarter. Steve Beisner, a 10-yard run. The extra point was good, and it's a 7-0 lead. Tigers scored a couple more times in the first half, twice in the second quarter. At the 8:17 mark, Kyle Warvel, a 4-yard run. The extra point was no good, and it was 13-0. Then at 6:15 remaining in the second quarter, Warvel again on a 24-yard run. The point after was good, and it was 20-0. The Blackhawks had an opportunity, but could not quite punch it in. They had first and goal at the 1, but was not able to punch it into the end zone on 4 plays, and as time ran out in the first half, that was when they failed to get it across on the 4th and goal. Then in the second half, it was virtually scoreless through most of the third quarter, but the Tigers, as time ran out, Zach Evers on a 35-yard run gave the Tigers a 26-0 lead. The extra point was no good. And then in the fourth quarter, with 8:39 remaining, Dustin Heck on a 3-yard run. The extra point this time was good. And the final score, Ansonia 33, Mississinawa Valley 0. We'll be back to wrap things up here at Hunchbargers Corner in just a moment.
Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville.
And businesses and individuals can help underwrite the events that Bixler Video Productions airs. Contact us.
And we welcome you back to Mississinawa Valley High School. And week number 2 now complete of this high school football season. Last week, of course, we brought to you Salina at Greenville. The Bulldogs pulling out a 37-14 win over the Green Wave tonight. Ansonia pulling out, winning 33-0 over the Mississinawa Valley Blackhawks as they continue their run on Mississinawa. The Tigers have never lost to the Blackhawks since this series started back in 1978. Mississinawa will have to try to end that run next season, and we'll see what happens at that point. Again, the final score here, 33-0, Ansonia defeating the Mississinawa Valley Blackhawks. Next week, we'll be back at Greenville, where the Green Wave will host the West Carrollton Pirates. I want to thank Carla Rhodes helping me out on the camera tonight. My name is Mark Bixler. Again, the final score, Ansonia 33, Mississinawa Valley 0. Until next week, so long, everybody.